Rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. Welcome to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast, where the rubber meets the road and the tales of the ride unfold. I'm Big E, your guide on this two-wheeled adventure. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey everybody, welcome to this special edition of
There's
the
a speed
podcast.
trap ahead.
Uh-oh. Look out, Jeremy. There's a speed trap ahead. So, the things that happen on a podcast. All right. So, our special guest for this special episode is Mr. Jeremy Burk, CEO of Traditional American Cycle Supply. And he is traveling today, as you can tell. I have him live on the radio phone. How's it going?
Great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, so you're working out.
Yep.
You worked in Columbiaville this weekend on a little side gig.
Yeah, I was at the Columbiaville Motorcycle Days doing my thing, and it was a cool event. I believe it was a little bit busier yesterday. They had a bunch of bikes for their bike show, and it looked like a really, really good event. Unfortunately, I think the guy that puts it on had like a medical thing going on, so he it was a bunch of people helping him out putting it on. So you got to feel for those guys trying to live somebody else's dream. So, but I think it turned out well. They raised money for veterans, and who doesn't like doing that, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's a good day then. I see you post a couple bikes online.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah, I took a couple pictures, posted them on my personal page. I got a few more.
In half a mile, use the right two lanes to turn slightly right onto I-69 South.
I love that.
And as you can tell, I'm on my way home. So,
and I don't know how to
where
get there.
I'm at all. So I am on Highway 69, going south or east or somewhere. So
He said 69.
Use the right two lanes to turn slightly right.
So
I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. All right.
We are so immature. All right, so
We're good.
the reason we got you on here is
Oh, this is fun.
we're going to start talking about your big event coming up. So in case you haven't listened to the podcast before with Jeremy on it, CEO of Traditional American Cycle Supply, and he also got a bike night going down there in the big town of Sturgis, Michigan.
Yeah, that was.
How's that been going?
It's been going great, man. Like early on in this whole thing, I realized I wasn't going to be able to have a brick and mortar shop this year, so I got with the city of Sturgis, and they were really cool and let me have a weekly bike night in Sturgis, Michigan on Tuesdays. And then I just decided like I wasn't really busy enough, so I decided I would do this. I wanted to have a bike show, so that's what this Moto Jam turned into. So that's kind of like after doing these bike nights, I decided, hey, let's try to throw a whole day's worth of fun into a Tuesday night, jamming all together. So that's where we came up with the Trad-Ham Moto Jam.
All
A
right.
whole day's worth of fun jammed into a Tuesday night.
That's pretty cool. What kind of categories you got for the bike show? I see you have a few different categories.
Yeah, on the I've got advertised. It's got the club style, the performance bagger, and the FXR classes. But I do also have I advertised on the Facebook event. I've got like an open custom class So if you want to show up and show out with whatever you're riding, and if you got a really chromed out stock bike, you got a soft tail with big ape hangers, or I don't know, if you just think your bike's the coolest in town, that's what that class is for. But I was kind of like going with like more like the themed, I don't know, those style bikes, you know, and the like the West Coast style, I guess you would go. It's kind of what the Moto Jam theme was all about. So like the guys with the T-bars, the tall socks, and the FXRs always fixing their bikes. And, you know, if a guy, you know, built a performance bagger, he built it to ride. So why don't you ride it on in to the bike show and see if you can win? So
Cool. You want to tell us, because you have different sponsors for each class, if I'm reading that right.
Well, I set out to have different
There's a stalled
sponsors.
vehicle ahead.
Watch out for that thing.
Slow vehicle.
But yeah, I set out to. This is pretty fun, actually. You know, I hope everybody's entertained. So I set out. Oh shoot! What was the question? God dang it! The classes.
The classes, the sponsors of the classes. Yeah.
And the sponsors of the classes. I'm sorry, man. I had a little brain fart there.
That's all right. You
So
are driving.
I set out to like get all the classes sponsored, but yeah, man, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm all over the place, so I kind of ran out of time. But luckily for me, two of my really good friends, Travis King, who owns Dial Power Sports. Now he's kind of like the A team. He's not really like I can't even give you his number, but like if you find Travis, he's a great mechanic. He's a motocross racer. If you're living in the Elkhart area, find Travis. He's a good dude. He can take care of you. But he owns Dial Power Sports, and he's actually out in Sturgis right now. And he stepped up to sponsor the club style class because he's actually has a really nice club style Milwaukee 8 Softail. And then my buddy Casey, who owns this a nice bar in Elkhart, Indiana called Repeat Simonson Lake Tavern, he stepped up and sponsored the FXR class, being that he has a really, really nice FXR. So two of my friends really stepped up and helped me out. They allowed me to, I've got purses for the classes. So the club style class, the FXR class, and the performance bagger class will all get there's $100 purse. So if you happen to win one of those classes, you get $100 plus a trophy. The trophies aren't just regular trophies, though. I'm doing 2 hand-painted circular saws for the club style and the performance bagger class. And then my buddy Josh, if you're on Instagram, he's Spivey Whiplash. He handles the Michigan club style page. He is doing an FXR trophy, and it is it is badass, man. He's a fabricator, welder guy, bike customizer, really good guy, and he's making a trophy for it. So I couldn't be more stoked for that. So it's gonna be a good time, man.
Very cool, very cool. And I've seen some of your hand painted stuff. You're very talented as well. So, I mean,
Appreciate that.
Got some awesome trophies.
Yeah, I'll throw some pictures on it late this week. I'll admit I'm a little behind, but I will have those saws done this week and get some pictures online for you guys. Hopefully, Josh will have a picture of his trophy so we can get everybody excited about that stuff.
I've been talking to some different content creators, and man, it's tough putting stuff up all the time, especially when you got other jobs you're doing.
Yeah,
I'm kind of running into the same thing. I got a bazillion things trying to happen and trying to line people up, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, it can get overwhelming, but that's I guess you figure it out. Keep on moving,
Yep, that's all you can do, man. So I thought this was pretty cool, and I don't remember if I told you that or not. We ran into each other down at Bike Time in Muskegon. You were doing your side gig. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
you had a great spot where you were at, as far as the entertainment and the bike shows and everything.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better time. I've been pretty lucky this summer, actually all year, ever since I started this thing. Meeting you guys, meeting Rob from Ride with Purpose now. guys at Thunder Roads, Michigan, the magazine, man. It's just been just so fun, man. You guys are all great. All you influencers been treating
there's that
little
word.
old Jeremy like a king, man. It's been awesome. I can't wait to be able to repay you guys with some cool stuff of my own.
Oh, well, I'm not worried about it, man. We got our thing going on, and it's tough. Like, I'm trying to get everyone to sit down and talk about those Shinko tires. Everybody's so busy.
Right.
So
at least they're riding. So
yeah,
at least eventually they'll have.
We're collecting all that data, but we're not sitting down and doing anything with it.
Right.
Oh, so what I thought was really cool at Muskegon Bike Time is we were down at Hot Rod. Of course, we're talking to Johnny. Johnny's trying to talk me into buying a new bike. And I look over, boom, Tradition American Cycle Supply t-shirt. Somebody's wearing it. I was like, that is awesome. So cool. I'm like,
man, I had somebody send me a video. Somebody a YouTube video with somebody wearing one the other day. It was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how's the merch going? Pretty good. You got the new hats.
What going?
Your merch. You got new hats.
Yeah, the merch is going great. Finally got a little more than the flat bills. I got some standard trucker hats, and then I got some truckers that had the curved bill, flat bill trucker hats, and then obviously the snapback flat bills I had before. So
right.
Yeah, and then I got some Moto Jam merch. I'll be pressing this week. So if anybody's lucky enough to come down to that, come on out, grab some Moto Jam merch. If you check out the logo, that's what it is. It's got that palm tree logo with the nice, cool 70s style font. I think they're pretty cool anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll have some hats and t-shirts. I'm not doing very many, so
right.
Because I really, honestly, dude, I don't know how many people are showing up or not showing up for it. It seems like there's going to be a lot of people though. I got in the last couple weeks, I finally got all the the little details ironed out, like judges, the MC, the classes and the purse, all that stuff. I finally got all the details ironed out. It's gonna be a good time. I got a couple I'm gonna call them celebrities, little celebrity judges, and a celebrity MC in the Michigan world. So just for a little Tuesday night get together bike show, man, it's turning out to be a good time.
Very cool. You want to spill the beans on any of those, or you're holding out?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, of course. So MCing the event, RJ from Thunder Roads Magazine, Michigan, he's coming out, and he's going to be running the microphone for me. So that'll be a good time.
Yep.
And then, I don't know if you're familiar with Harley Davidson racing at all, my judges are two young men named Charlie and Coleman Gerenser, and then their engine builder R.D. Miller. They're coming. So it's Coleman and Charlie Gerenser and R.D. Miller. Those are going to be the judges. Now, if you aren't familiar with the last name Gerenser, Charlie and Coleman's grandfather owned Gerenser's Harley Davidson for, I want to say it was 44 or 45 years. And it's now Hoosier Harley Davidson in Elkhart. They sold it, I don't know, in the early 2000s. But the thing about the Gerensers is Louis Sr. was an AMA top fuel hill climb champion for many, many years. I believe in the 60s and 70s. And then his son Lou Jr. was an AMA champion hill climber as well. Well, they both did their racing careers, and their Lou's offspring, Coleman and Charlie, they're following in the family footsteps. Charlie was actually a professional. He got his pro card in flat track. It happened to be a year that was pretty tumultuous and flat tracking and stuff. So I think he kind of hung up the hot shoe, but he's still drag racing, and his brother Coleman and him are carrying on the Gerenser racing heritage with drag racing now.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, Lou Jr. was he was the go-to guy when the V-Rod drag racing was really big in AHGRA. He was if you were racing in that class or the V-Rod Destroyers, he was kind of the guy that was rebuilding the engine. So, I mean, there's a lot of history in that family, and I'm so stoked that they were cool enough to jump on my little bandwagon here. So it's going to be a good time.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. So if there's anybody around that's like, got some knows what they're judging, like it's gonna. So don't bring your like super stock bike thinking it's gonna win this bike show. These guys know what they're looking at.
I know we did the we were the guest one of the guest judges up in Mackinac. RJ had asked us to come up, and we had the influencers, the 4 big influencers, I guess, in Michigan. We were all guest judges, and it's a ride-in bike show. So, like myself, I was looking at something that you could ride. There were some cool bikes up there, but I mean, just what spoke to me is being a cool ride-in bike.
That's kind of I think that's the idea for most people, when they think of ride-in bike show, something that,
and there were some beautiful bikes up there that people had spent a lot of money and stuff in. I mean, they had top-notch audio systems, and I think some of them might have got butt hurt, but it all kind of depends on the judge,
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, think about it though too. Like if you put all that money in and on your motorcycle, and this thing next to you that had like bugs on it and stuff wins.
Right.
I guess you'd be a little butthurt.
And I do. I get that. Because there was some beautiful bikes up there, but I don't know. It seemed like maybe they had already won some stuff, and I was looking more for the guys who didn't necessarily have won anything. So
no, that's a good when you're the judge, you can.
And that was just me. I mean, there was 3 other guys up there, and actually, like 2 of my bikes actually placed, so I was pretty happy with my picks, and I think we were all kind of on the same page.
Right.
But so you have like really professional judges that are going to be able to really nitpick stuff, which is very cool because you have classes. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. I'm hoping that I hope it all works together and everybody's cool and realizes that that's all this is, just us trying to make a little extra good time for the bike night. That's usually pretty fun anyway. So
with your bike show, is there a fee to enter or?
Oh heck
free?
No, man!
It's just free.
It'd be cool if you guys bought some T-shirts and hats when you're there, but mainly, really, this is my opportunity to help the people that are helping me, get their money back too. So if you buy, get a beverage from the Sturgis Young Auditorium, who's been, they're the ones that gave me the parking lot to use, and then there's the Wagyu Shack's going to be there. So if you're into top tier red American beef, man, they've got Wagyu burgers and Wagyu hot dogs, which they're excellent. And then the taco truck's going to be there, and that taco truck's one of the best in town. So really, that's what it's about, coming out, helping those guys make a couple bucks and checking out some cool motorcycles, man.
So when is your last bike night down there?
The last one is September 17th.
Ooh.
So we still got, 5 more? So this week, the 13th, the 20th, 27th. Yep. So there's 5 more bike nights. Wow,
man.
Summer has gone.
Kind of bummed I haven't gotten down there to one, but.
Oh man, we got time, man. There's gonna be. This is not my last rodeo. This is my first year. You know? And I was able to accomplish some cool stuff, man. I can't wait to see what happens when I actually can. When I've got my brain working right and I'm not all over the place, get everything. It's been a whirlwind, but it's been so fun, man. Like nothing like motorcycles. I've met so many cool people.
Right. Motorcycles have that effect on people. You meet cool people when you have a motorcycle. You don't have a motorcycle though, and you're still meeting cool people. What's up with that? You don't even have a bike. You don't even have a bike right now.
I know. It's so funny. But here
you're the motorcycle guy without a motorcycle.
Hey, that's all right, man. I've been riding since I was 4 years old. I'm 47. So 2 seasons without a motorcycle was just made me love it even more. So. The missus promised as soon as we get back from Disneyland, I can start shopping. So, taking the grandkids to Disney World at the end of October. So,
oh wow,
that's that is a motorcycle. If anybody has ever done that.
Yeah, I have a coworker who's been a few times, and we've chatted about it, and I'm like, holy cow. Yeah, that's a motorcycle.
So, yeah. It's worth it. Don't get me wrong. Your grandkids are.
Oh, yeah, it'll be memories for them.
Good memories for them forever, and all that stuff. So.
And a motorcycle for you in the end.
Yep. And then, so Papa can wait a couple more months.
yeah, it's a video.
Luckily he's got good friends. So I've been riding. Actually, if anybody's looking, I've been riding my buddy's 22 Heritage that he's been looking to get rid of. So I've been trying to keep it moving and keep it in the eyes of some people.
Yeah, I posted it in a few groups.
I've been
shared it,
running that thing around town, trying to spark some interest. But everybody's selling their motorcycle right now, so
yeah, they don't want to store it.
100%.
Yeah. All right. So let's get the date. Let's get the time.
All right, man. So we got August 20th, 2024 at 6:00 p.m. in Sturgis, Michigan, at the Sturgis Young Auditorium parking lot is the Trad-Am Moto Jam. And we're going to be going off, man. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a whole day's worth of badassery shoved into a Tuesday night in a few hours, all jammed up in there. So it should be a good time. Got good music. I did a whole brand new playlist. RJ is a great dude on the microphone.
He is.
So
he's not afraid of it, that's for sure.
Exactly, man. And I think I've got it covered. I heard, I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I heard Rob might be showing up. I don't know.
Really?
He's been a busy guy lately. But he told me
is.
So if he doesn't, I'm not mad or nothing. But he mentioned a while back that he might be showing up. So like he might get the longest drive award or something. I might have to just make a special trophy for that. Because man, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. I'm so excited about all these people that just are like.
Yeah, he just started a project up in Petoskey or something, so he's been kind of MIA,
hemmed up. As they say, that's all right, man. I totally appreciate his enthusiasm when I kicked this whole thing off. Anyways, that's what I needed.
Sporting one of your covers in a few of his videos.
Yep, I can't thank him enough, man. Actually, he ordered a couple parts for me, and one of his buddies did as well. So I can get those actually out in the mail tomorrow or Tuesday. So
cool.
Yeah. So
and
moving.
I'll probably be talking to you here over the winter because I want to do some suspension on my bike. So.
Oh, right on. I got some good connections.
We talked about that too.
Folks, so.
Yeah, I'll make it a little bit more comfortable ride out there to Sturgis. So.
Awesome. You going to Sturgis next year?
That is the plan.
Awesome.
So yeah, yeah, I got a pretty good group of us that are wanting to go, but I don't know how many of them will actually go. You know how that goes.
Yeah, got to make your own plans and just make them big enough so people can come along.
Yep, that's kind of what we're doing. So, all right, man, been good talking to you.
Well, you too, man. It's been too long. We need to talk a little more.
I was hoping you were going to get up here. I thought maybe during bike time, but you were busy with the side gig, I think.
Yeah, I had to do that, and they were so cordial. I didn't want to sneak off or do anything like that.
Right, right.
It was good. It was good times. Met a lot of cool people, man.
Yep.
Got to see you. Got to see Rhino.
Duty calls.
It was fun, man.
We're going to be down there next year.
Oh, right on.
So, and my plans are there will be a Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast tent down there. So awesome. I will be working probably.
Oh, cool.
I don't usually like to do that. I have been putting it off, but
well, you gotta do. I think Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. I think Muskegon Bike Time. That's your people. So that might be a good one. That might be a good one to.
I've been putting
do
it
a
off.
Live remote from.
Yeah. I've been putting it off because I like to go to those events and have fun and do the things.
You don't have to work the whole time.
But I'm going to have to go down there and get the word out and push the brand and,
Probably be a good one to do a live thing from.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be some live.
I would get up on there.
I'm going to be pushing more and more. The YouTube thing is kind of taking off, so I'm going to start doing more and more videos, I think.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I've been trying to watch yours on YouTube because I know that's more lucrative for you. So
Yeah. If I just switched over to YouTube, it probably wouldn't cost me anything to do videos and stuff like that. Where right now I pay pretty good money for my podcast service, but
they're giving you some reach and stuff. So
yeah. I mean, I've
then just
downloaded
drag them,
like 20 countries.
get a big audience and drag them with you.
Yeah. So some of the YouTube stuff has just been crazy. Just the podcast, just the audio. More hits than the streaming service. More hits than Spotify and all that stuff. And I'm just like,
oh, awesome.
Wow. Too bad it all doesn't tabulate together, so I have to add and put the different numbers together, but oh well. How's your when can we expect the oil filter?
What's that?
The oil filter video. I've been wanting to watch it. What?
Oh, I'm so man, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I will have that up this week for sure. I just have the last like 2 little bits of audio to add, and I'll upload it. So probably I don't want to. I'm not gonna say tomorrow because I got to work tonight. But Tuesday, expect that video Tuesday or Wednesday.
All right. So by the time this airs on Friday, it should already be out, right?
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Sorry. So it's Sunday right now. So yeah, by the time this bad boy airs on Friday, you guys should be well into watching and laughing at me do some video stuff. So
cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one that people are going to laugh at.
Hey, that's all right, man. We're out. But eventually, though, we get enough out, they won't be laughing at us anymore, man.
Right. All right, man. It was good talking to you. Traditional American Cycle Supply, Moto Jam.
Traditional American Cycle Supply, Moto Jam for motorcycles and the people who ride them.
That's right. You got to work on a jingle or something so I can promote you more. All right,
Working
brother.
on it, man.
Drive safe.
All right, thanks, buddy. I'm driving safe as I can, man.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
See ya.
There you have it, boys and girls. Moto Jam. Be sure to go down and check out Jeremy and Sturgis. Got a pretty good little thing going on down there. He's a hard-working fool. Life is short, bikers, so get after it. I'm out of here. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Have a good one, bikers. And remember, life is short, so get after it.